Right, it's vintage graphic software time. What I've got here is an old Genius Mouse, and these Genius Mice, they came with software. Back in the day you actually got a lot of software with a mouse. Not just a driver diskette like this for instance, but you even got a CAD package like Cascade, and you got a drawing program called Dr. Genius, which is actually Dr. Halo. So yeah, back then you even got a lot of documentation and manuals with your mouse. And of course a very large big box that I sadly do not have anymore, but at least I still got the manual and the documentation. And this contains everything you need to know to use Dr. Genius or Dr. Halo. So I'd say let's give that a spin. I've got multiple copies of the software. This is in fact the original discs from my Genius Mouse from 1992, which is this one. Yeah, this one is painted black. It originally was beige. It came with a 486, which I sadly do not have anymore, but many years ago I decided to paint this thing black for some reason. Back in the day you had to use this sort of adapter, because as you can see this is well, a 9-pin adapter for a serial port, and a lot of old-timey computers actually had larger serial ports with a DB25. Do not confuse this with a parallel port. Even though it's the same connector, it's actually the opposite. This one is a female connector and the parallel port is a male connector. So yeah, you always had to use these things, and you had to like set it up to COM1. Sadly I could not get this thing to work with my Pentium 2, but I can use it with a PS2 mouse depending on the configuration settings. I mentioned Dr. Halo, and Dr. Halo is kind of the predecessor of Dr. Genius, and I've got Dr. Halo here. It's the same software basically. These are from a different mouse. In fact, they don't even came with that particular mouse. I just got software from an old friend called Mark back in the day, and that's why I also have these spare copies. Apparently his parents also had a Genius Mouse, and more than 20 years ago he gave me these copies. But this package over here, that one came with the 486. So you got the manual and the software. And back then a lot of the software, or just products in general, came with really extensive manuals. It's not just a setup manual for the mouse, but it also is the manual for Dr. Genius and the other programs. And this one is even for a CAD package that came with it. So I'd say let's have a go and do some vintage image editing. Daddy's gonna make some art. Right, well, yeah, I'm not gonna be inserting the floppy disks this time because I already have them on my hard drive. I also got the manual at handy, so let's first take a look at some of the software. First I have to look them up. Let's see, I've got Dr. Halo here and Dr. Genius. There is a difference in the setup. For instance, Dr. Halo is a little bit older than Dr. Genius, but it doesn't really matter all that much. I also be going to use this manual a few instances probably in order to figure out how certain things work. So, got the manual there. And now first let's try Dr. Halo. And Dr. Halo and Dr. Genius, they are pretty much the same software. I already got a picture here, but first we must run the setup program. I've copied all the floppies, yeah, in this case do copy that floppy, to my hard drive. And now I have to make some selections. Ooh, selection time! What kind of computer do I have? Well, this computer is actually newer than the ones listed here. But I'll be saying that this computer is actually an IBM PS2. Well, sort of. And what kind of screen mode do I have? Well, it's VGA. Let's choose option 7. 16 colors. We want 16 colors. And now you might be asking, what is a coordinate display? I don't know, I don't have a clue, but I think we should choose no here. Of course we have a Genius Mouse. Well, not really, it's this PS2 Logitech mouse, but it doesn't matter. Right, COM1 I suppose. We don't have a printer. Well, not on this computer unfortunately. So, the setup has been written. Now let's see. Let's run Dr. Halo. Dr. Helio 3 from Media Cybernetics, copyright 1987-1988, presented by K International. Type any key to proceed or Ctrl X to exit. Well, let's proceed then. So, there's our screen in glorious 16 colors and we can draw like this. And we can also use some color and make this thing a little bit bigger. Or what about loading something that I have already loaded earlier? I think this was loading. This is one that I actually created yesterday. But maybe we should start with a blank canvas. So, we're going to start with a blank canvas. First pick a color. Let's choose something a little bit brighter and now I'm going to write some text.
Dr. Halo is fun.
Oh, by the way, I'm using a different keyboard now. I'm now using this really cheapo HP keyboard with rubber dome keys, but this one actually works. I need to fix the old laser keyboard. As you know, it has some dead keys. I'll need to fix that. So, Dr. Halo is fun. But what if I want other fonts? No, I don't want to undo this. But I want a context menu. How can we get a context menu? Oh, hey, maybe like this. Maybe I want bigger font. Okay. Let's choose another color. Let's do purple. And now it says Deco. Of course, it's not really a font that I particularly like. What about this? Cursive. Let's choose another color. Alrighty. What about some old-fashioned script? Like Gothic script. Alright. Now, let's make this one nice and purple. So let's type some text. Nah, not that text. Let's do this. That is going to make some art, baby. Now exclamation mark. Oh, it doesn't fit. Sadly, it does not fit on the screen. What about we want to do some fancy patterns like boink! Now I've got all my eyes. I got only eyes on my screen. Maybe we can clear this a little bit. Oh no, I don't want that. What about checkers? Nope. Ooh, that doesn't look too good, unfortunately. What's this? Ooh, spray. Yeah, that looks kind of goofy. Maybe I want thinner lines. Let's see if I can flood fill this. Will this work? Well, it sort of works, but not in the way that I expected. What's this? Exit to DOS? No! No, I don't want to exit to DOS. But what I do want to do is save this picture. I call it Picture 2. Picture 2 has now been saved, I hope. Yep, there it is. Picture 2 is saved. And of course, loading should also work if I go to picture 1. Hey, that's picture 1 back again. Let's see if we can create some nice fill pattern in a box. I can't draw a big box for some reason. Oh, now I can draw some lines. There, hey, it doesn't draw the lines exactly nice in the way that I want it to. Well, at least it isn't as crappy as AutoCAD. Now let's give this thing a hedge pattern. Let's choose a funky color. Ah, that's just I didn't choose that, I want this. Or this. But for some reason, it can't do that in color. What a bummer. Now let's draw some, oops, that was a little bit unintended. I actually did not want to do a fill pattern on that. Yeah. Is there a way to undo those? Not really. Oh, but actually this is looking like modern art. Let's save this one. Let's call this one picture 3. So that's picture 3. That's a nice piece of modern art. Well, of course that was Dr. Halo, but what about Dr. Genius? Exit to DOS, yes! Right, that was Dr. Halo, and here are my pictures. And I wonder if those pictures are readable on modern computers. Probably with the right software, but I don't know for sure. So now let's take a look at Dr. Genius. And I already configured this one actually. It's pre-configured, but of course if I want to load that picture, oh hey, this one actually supports a scanner. That's interesting. Load. File exists? No. And it's just empty because I was kind of stupid yesterday. So let's draw some more. Let's draw a box. So let's fill this one up. And now some other fill pattern over here. And now I do not want fill, I want line. And I want patterns. Let's draw some eyes. Hey, it doesn't do it. Come on, why doesn't it do it? I thought it could do that. For some reason it's not working. I experienced some technical difficulties. Yesterday I could actually draw those eyes as a brush. No, come on, why doesn't it work? I don't know. I can't seem to draw with brushes anymore. Well, let's give this one a killing spree. Let's choose a nice red color. Ooh, killing spree! Let's add some very bold text. Roman 3. What should we call this thing? Let's see. Experimental art. Experimental art time. Well, yeah, it kind of looks experimental, doesn't it? Well, let's save this one for eternity. Yeah, let's call this picture. Replace, yes! Right, that was Dr. Genius. As you can see, Dr. Genius is pretty much the same thing as Dr. Halo. What can this do? Hey, wait a minute. Maybe it will work now. No, it doesn't. Why can't I do a pattern brush? Where is that damn manual? Let's see. How can we do a pattern brush? Is that even possible? Oh, we can actually draw a rabbit. The book instructs me how to do that. But of course I do not want to draw a rabbit. This software is not very user friendly, unfortunately. Well, bugger that, I can't find it. But what we can do is try some of the other software perhaps. Let's do Ctrl X. So, now we quit it. Quit it. Let's try Cascade. I wonder if this would actually work. It doesn't have a setup program. Ooh, wonder what this is. Left 1. Cascade Graphic Systems, welcome to Cascade 1, computer-aided drafting. Be sure to first back up your Cascade floppy disk. Well, I've already done that because it's running on the hard drive now. If you choose to continue, you will be required to configure hardware. Next time you type left 1, enter your name to execute, press any key to continue. And then we get all nice gibberish because something isn't working. And now my PC has crashed. We may have to Ctrl delete it. And it doesn't. Oh, it does work? I wasn't expecting that. Well, let's reboot and see if we can make Cascade to work. I doubt it, but it's worth a try anyway. A few moments later. So, now let's check out the 5¼ inch disc. And I was using the Cascade, but I cannot find it anymore. Oh, there it is. I wonder what the software does. Why didn't it work? Let's try EGA 1. It doesn't work. I wonder what this does. Can I view this? Can I view this? Yes, I can. And it's some kind of file and it does input keyboard CGA. Oh, I think I have to change that. But it's so strange that it doesn't have a setup program. You know what? Let's edit this sucker. Remark VGA. Alright. But I wonder what those other things are. Well, let's try it. Save? Yes. And I still get gibberish, but now I can press escape to abort. So it's not working for some reason. But what about this menu maker? I don't have a clue to use there. Let's just try a random thing. Genious Mouse driver isn't installed. Aww. What a bummer. Get key. Genius Mouse driver haven't installed. Aww. What does Gmake do? Le Genius Mouse driver offers switch ortho line function to aid the user to draw a straight horizontal line or a vertical line. You can switch it on off. Do you want to switch on the ortho line function? Yes or no? Hey, I saw a picture of a Genius Mouse. But this program, I do not know how to use it. And I don't know where I have the driver. I forgot where I have the driver. But anyway, we had a lot of fun with the Dr. Halo. And what about this? Presents. Oh, I can create a presentation. Let's try. Oh, picture. Picture. En dan, dat is goed. Picture 2. Picture 3. Okay. Right, I'd say we want to save this. How do I save this? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I'd say we press F10. F1 display. Oh, that's picture 1. And that's picture 2. And that's picture 3. So it turns out that is really just a sort of ancient version of PowerPoint. Something that you can use to make presentations. And look at those dates. The dates on the screen, they actually seem right because as I'm filming this right now, it's the 1st of December 2019, but it can't display the year properly, so it thinks it's 2009 or something. Yeah. But how do I quit it? Maybe Ctrl X or Escape? Oh hey, what is this? Save presentation. Please, I want to save this, of course. Present 1. Does that even fit within the 8 characters? Okay, display. Loop presentation continuously. Yes. Oh, that is picture 1. And picture 2. And picture 3. And now it's picture 1. Picture 2. Picture 3. Picture 1. Picture 2. Picture 3. And that was the end.